we're back. Coming in very chill, a little bit scared, just ready to play. Brian, how you feeling?
Yeah, not a whole lot to say. I mean, as far as mix-up goes, this is probably the strongest team that got put together that we're going up against. So, we might pull something out, we might not, but if we don't, no pressure.
Yeah, I said it last time. These are two former team champions, even in Warzone, yeah, two former team champions. Are we expected to win today? No, but we're gonna try. I think we have all right chances, nothing to be counted out. So
we definitely have a chance, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping that by the end of the day we surprise some people, and if not, it's all right. But we'll see you in the ring.
It's kind of funny to see that after match after match after match, Adelaide's finally resigned themselves to knowing that they're probably not going to win, and that's okay. Brian, you really got dicked by that wheel, and I'm sorry. You deserve a lot better. But I'm really proud of what these two have been able to do. I've been really impressed by them, and I like our odds today. I like our odds in this entire tournament. So yeah, what do you guys have to say?
I got nothing to add.
Man, a few words. You're the firm to vote with Studious. It's kind of a fact.
Beans, I know what we're gonna do today.
Man, maketh man. Let's play.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Warzone. We are back with the Multiplex Mix-Up Teams Tournament. We've got a great match today between the team of Woodsboro's finest, made up of Kaleb Boatman and Thomas Eanes, versus the team of Myld Stallyns, which is made up of Adelaide Spence and Mr. Brian Michaels. On the desk with me today, I have Mr. Andrew Barr. Andrew, how you doing?
I'm super tired. It's past the bedtime I normally have, but guess what? I go to work later than usual tomorrow, so I'm here with you guys.
Fantastic. Do you have any thoughts about today's match? Any thoughts about the teams?
Yeah, so going into this, Woodsboro's finest is one of the teams that I was keeping my eye out on because, once again, as stated, two teams champions, just from different teams. However, Myld Stallyns proved that they have a lot of base knowledge in their last match, doing a really good job. So it is very possible that we could have a really good tight match here.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, let's bring in our competitors. Introducing first, with a record of 1-0, we have Myld Stallyns, Brian Michaels, and Adelaide Spence.
We exist.
That you do. And introducing second, with a record of also 1-0. They all debuted in the first round, and this is the second round. Woodsboro's finest, Kaleb Boatman and Thomas Eanes.
Aren't I a little young to be teaming with Thomas Eanes? Yes, I am. We're rolling with the Phineas and Ferb theme.
All right. Now that everyone is here, we are going to get into round number one. Round number one is going to work like this: 8 different questions in 8 different categories. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you don't get a point. Once I finish asking the question, you will have about 15 seconds to write your answer down on your board. If you don't have it written down, I cannot give you the point. Each team has 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Also, if you get all 8 questions right in the first round, you will get a bonus question. Are there any questions before we begin?
Yeah, where's Perry?
How many jokes are on the Phineas and Ferb joke countometer? We're gonna find out at the end of the match.
That is a graphic that we require whoever's editing this to add. But all right, with that, we will get into question number 1, which comes in the category of comedy films. In Zombieland, what movie do Columbus and Little Rock watch in Bill Murray's home theater?
So there's rules in Zombieland. What would rule number, 8 be for you?
I would say I bump cardio down to 8 because I don't like to run. 5.
Fair enough. I
am not built for speed. 3, 2, 1. Hands down, and we will start with Boatman.
Ghostbusters.
And Thomas.
Ghostbusters.
And Brian.
Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters.
And Spence.
Breakfast Club.
Ghostbusters is the correct answer.
No
You
blank
know,
words.
it's one of the movies Bill Murray is in. Barr, hit him with the next question.
Yeah, let me hit you with this next question. It comes in actors and actresses. Which actor has appeared in the following films? The Wolf of Wall Street, Sicario, and Wind River. Now, have you ever gone down a lazy river?
I have. There is one of my local swim. I've also gone down just like an actual river. There's a river like an hour away from my house that's very popular where you just like rent tubes and you float down the river. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't trust actual rivers after
4,
the last incident.
3, 2.
Repeat.
What are you talking about? The movie?
Nope.
Repeat
We have
from
a
Brian.
your
last
category.
second.
Your category is actors and actresses. Which actor has appeared in the following films? The Wolf of Wall Street, Sicario, and Wind River.
Now, of course, by the last incident involving the river, you're talking about Sully's miracle landing on the Hudson, correct?
Yes, and honestly, I have not been able to trust Geese
5,
since then.
4, 3. I mean, you should never trust Geese at all. 1,
no.
pens down, Brian. And we will
Then I know.
start with Brian. Okay, Brian has nothing. And Thomas.
John Bernthal.
And Spence.
I would say it's the guy from Walking Dead, but I just put Gil Birmingham.
And Boatman.
Good job, Thomas. I said Spike Jones.
John Bernthal is correct.
That guy who's in 5 minutes of so many movies, and you go, he should have been in more of that.
Yeah, like that movie right there. Your third question comes in the category of drama. What is the job of John C. Reilly's character in Magnolia?
I can't believe I'm going to have to rewrite a question because you wrote the exact same question.
I would like the record to state I did not write this question, but I don't know which of the writer's fonts is used on the document, so I couldn't tell you which one it is. 5,
So many fonts.
4, 3. There's a reason. 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Thomas
Police officer.
and Spence.
Yes, he sells inators.
Boatman
Police officer.
and Brian.
Yeah, police.
We will accept police. Barr, question number 4.
All right, your question number 4 is going to come in quotes. Which film opens with the line, "I believe in America"? Something that one Cameron Holtzman does not.
I truly do not. I am on record as having said that I don't, because a certain man was singing the same song from Yankee Doodle Dandy for 2 minutes. 5,
And it wasn't
4.
me.
You ever feel like Eliza Doolittle? Barr? 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Spence
Is it one of those political films, Ides of March?
and Boatman
The God.
and Brian
The Godfather.
and Thomas.
Didn't have it.
All right, The Godfather is the correct answer. Score is now 6-3 for Woodsboro's finest. And your fifth question. I can count. Your fifth question comes in the category of mystery thriller. In Murder on the Orient Express, any version, how many times was Ratchet stabbed?
Oh,
Is it the same amount of times that this movie was made? Because it feels like it's a lot. Or little.
I mean, you've of course got the classic version with
That person from that
trying-
movie.
The murder.
That guy
who's
that was in that other
thing.
movie.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Boatman
I said 12.
and Brian
I said 11.
and Thomas
I lowballed at 5.
and Spence.
I heard the fucking quote. The second you hit one, I put 13. That's wrong.
The answer is 12.
Wow.
Boatman, the
Yeah.
only one getting that question.
The
correct.
clock. Motherfucker.
All right. Your next
Sure.
category is going to come in 80s. What is the name of the animated city in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Now, if you watched this movie, that you would know he framed himself because you would never expect a person who's been framed. I'm right?
I haven't watched the movie, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, watch the movie.
I've been told I'd really like it, but I just haven't gotten around to it. 3, 2, 1, pens down. Brian.
Toontown.
Thomas.
Toontown.
Spence.
I'm on the board. Toontown.
And Boatman.
Their mayor resigned recently. Toontown.
I know exactly what Boatman's referencing, and I love it. Toontown is correct. Your penultimate question comes in the category of horror films. What actor starred in the Edgar Allan Poe adaptations The Raven, The Pit and the Pendulum, and The Mask of the Red Death?
Now, not including The Raven, what's your favorite Edgar Allan poem?
Ooh, I really like Follow the House of Usher, although I don't know if that technically counts as a poem, if it's more of a
Really
short story.
poem. Good short story, though.
3, 2, 1, pens down, and we will start with Thomas.
John Cusack.
And Spence.
Vincent Price.
And Boatman.
Vincent Price.
And Brian.
Vincent Price.
Vincent Price is the correct answer. And Barr, hit him with the last question.
All right. Your last question is going to come in animated. What type of bird is the title character in the 2005 movie Valiant?
There is one thing I cannot believe about this question, and that's that it was written by someone who isn't me.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, sure.
I know I saw this movie. 5,
I know I've heard of this
4,
movie.
3, 2. Even when I was 5, I thought it was bad. 1, pen down, and we will start with Spence.
When I was 5, I thought it was good. Pigeon.
You also thought
Boatman.
good.
Shout out to the trailers on Disney Channel constantly. Pigeon.
Brian.
Pigeon.
And Thomas.
Did not have it.
Pigeon was the correct answer. He is a messenger pigeon in like World War II. Why is it a kids movie? But all right, at the end of round number 1, I have Woodsboro's finest with 11 points, and Myld Stallyns close behind with 9. Is that also what you have, Barr?
That is what I have.
Beautiful. With that, we will get into round number 2. Round number 2 is going to work like this. The team in the lead will have the choice whether they want to spin first or defer. Whichever team ends up spinning first will spin. If they like the category they get, they can keep it. If not, they have one chance to respin unless they land on an opponent's choice. They will take whatever they get, and they get 5 questions in it worth 2 points apiece. Or they can go to multiple choice, which brings the value down to 1 point. Stealing is available, so look out, as one Tim Brzakala would say. Any questions before we get into round number 2?
Where do babies come from?
Cool. So the categories today are Nightmare on Elm Street and Oscars, which are Woodsboro's strength. 90s Joel Silver produced action movies, and 2010s Broadway to film adaptations, which are Myld Stallyns strengths. I used all of my cognition to just say the names of those categories, and then also crime, biopics, thrillers, and westerns. So Woodsboro's finest, would you like to spin first? We will bring in your manager. We will bring in your manager.
Okay.
There we go.
We want to go second, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let him go.
All right. So Myld Stallyns, here's your first spin. And it lands on biopics. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
That was like our one middle category.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking stronger today. I'm going to lean on you. If you want to spin away, or
I really have no preference. If you have no preference, I say spin again just to try for something we've studied. So,
all right. So
spin again.
Whoosh.
It'll come up Oscars.
And you are stuck with the category of Broadway to film 2010's Gen Alpha edition, as someone called it in the chat. 2010's Broadway to film
Michael Campbell.
adaptations. Yeah, sure. Barr, you like theater more than I do, I think. So do you want to take these questions?
I mean, we can argue the first part of that later, but the second part, absolutely, I'd like to ask these questions.
All right.
Right. So, your first question in 2010, and 2010's Broadway to film adaptations. In Into the Woods, what item does Red Riding Hood convince Jack to steal from the Giants?
I think it's a harp.
Yeah, 'cause she says that he needs to prove it, and so he brings back. Is it the harp, or is that when he comes back with the egg?
5,
It's the harp.
4,
Yeah.
Okay, harp. Final answer.
3. That is
We'll
correct.
take harp.
Yeah.
Golden harp
Golden harp
specifically,
specifically, but we
we'll
will
take
take just a harp because everything there is made of gold.
All right, your next question. In the masterpiece of 2014's Annie, Will Stacks made his fortune in what industry?
Oh shit. It's cell phones or it's like a mobile company. I don't know how specific they want it.
I mean, could we get away with telecommunications, or do we need to?
What do you think? Because I mean that's
4.
Let's use another repeat for a second.
Repeat.
All right, you have one left.
You say in what industry? Or what? I don't know. Here.
In 2014's Annie, Will Stacks made his fortune in what industry?
What industry? So I think we could argue telecommunications if you're convinced it's cell phones and stuff.
Yeah, I'm fine with going with that way. Yeah.
Okay. Telecommunications, final answer.
We will accept that.
Yeah.
Yes. Cell phones specifically, telecommunications. Yes.
Hey, technically not wrong.
It's the industry, yeah. That's how I wanted to repeat the wording of it. Okay.
All right, your next question. From the other masterpiece, what song from Cats features the lyrics, "All that I wanted was to be wanted, too young to wander London streets, alone and haunted"?
I think that's Beautiful Ghosts.
This is all you. So if you know
Right.
it,
Beautiful Ghosts. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I'm ashamed.
I hate that I knew that instantly. I'm going to fucking hell.
Don't lie to us, you did not. Your next question. What final concert in Rock of Ages, the final concert in Rock of Ages takes place at what venue?
I think it's Dodger Stadium.
Oh shit! I'm not certain about where it was.
It's yours. I'm pretty sure it's a baseball stadium, but I'm probably going to multiple choice if you want it.
5,
Let's go multiple choice. Just in case
Multiple
it's still-
choice.
3.
Your multiple choice options are A, the Staples Center, B, Madison Square Garden, C, Dodger Stadium, or D, the Hollywood Bowl.
Okay, if you're convinced it was a stadium, let's go with that.
Dodger Stadium. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Sorry, I should have trusted you.
No, you're good. I haven't seen it since fucking March. So
And finally, who plays Gavroche in Les Miserables?
Daniel Huddlestone.
That's yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Daniel Huddlestone. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Nice job. Excellent.
18 to 11.
All right. So at the end of Myld Stallion's turn, the score is now 18 to 11. Myld Stallion's picking up 9 points, giving up no steals. It is now Woodsboro's Finest's turn to spin the wheel. Let's get that wheel in here. And you land on Joel Silver produced 90s style. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Oh, I hate it.
I mean, it's their strength. So
Right. I would spin again and but you know,
Yeah,
it's not the worst option for us.
Yeah.
all right, spin again.
And that's going to be a free respin.
Cool.
You land on the category of crime.
All right.
I will be giving you guys your category in your questions in the category of crime. Sorry. Your first question. Oh, there we go. Koho's gone. Who plays Nicolas Cage's girlfriend Lula Fortune in Wild at Heart?
Oh, that's Laura Dern.
Laura Dern. Yep.
Laura Dern, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. In Logan Lucky, what specific ransom demand from the inmates can the warden not grant?
Oh. I feel like on multiple choice. I think it's something goofy, I think.
Yeah. All right, multiple choice.
Yeah, multiple choice. Please.
Is it A, a basketball court being added? B, giving them the new Game of Thrones book? C, letting them play the new Batman Arkham game? Or D, getting them ESPN?
It's B. It's the Game of Thrones book, because then they're like, the book hasn't been written yet. So B, final answer.
That is correct. It is so hard not to
There's
just
no way that's
start
true. It's
laughing
been
at
like
the
5
mention of
years.
that answer. Who plays crime boss Doyle Lonigan in The Sting?
That's that's Robert Shaw.
Okay.
Robert Shaw, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Cool.
Your penultimate question. In Zodiac, Dave Toshi walks out of a screening of what movie?
Is it The Most Dangerous Game? Because I know they're obsessed with that movie in The Thing, but it might not be that. I know, like, the killer is
5,
obsessed with that.
4, 3, 2,
Please a repeat.
1. Repeat. That is your first repeat.
I mean, that would make
In
sense.
Zodiac, Dave Toshi walks out of a screening of what movie?
I got to say, I'm not sure. So
Okay,
you're
do you want to go
confident.
with a place to be safe, or you want to just shoot?
that's up to you. Put it on you.
5, 4.
I don't think they'd know it if we were wrong. The Most Dangerous Game, final answer.
That is incorrect. Myld Stallyns for the 2-point steal.
Do you have
Do
any
you know
idea?
it? I was gonna guess Taxi Driver blindly. I have no clue. I know that's
I mean,
that's a dumb guess.
What was the year of this? Do you remember?
Fuck. It could be anything because it's a long
5,
time period. Shoot for it.
4, 3,
Sure. Taxi
2,
driver, final answer.
1. That is incorrect. We were looking for Dirty Harry.
Yeah. It wasn't the right time, but I just wanted to look confident.
That's all right. That's all right. They didn't get it, so.
And your final question, Woodsboro's finest. In which crime film do two brothers rob their parents' jewelry store?
Oh, that's Before the Devil Knows
Before
You're
the
Dead.
devil knows you're dead.
Yeah. Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, final answer.
That is correct. Tie game.
Oh my
going
God, tie
into
game.
Round number 3. Round number 3 is going to work like this. The team in the lead, which in this case is neither, so Woodsboro's finest, because they are the higher ranked team going into this match, will get to pick a 4-point question, a 3-point question, a 2-point question, and a 1-point question in 4 different categories. We will go until either every question has been asked or one team has mathematically eliminated the others. The categories our teams can pick from today are Nolan, because of course, 2010s, horror, action adventure, crime, music/musicals, Oscars, and drama. So we will take a quick break and we will get back to you with the choices. And we are back. Both teams have made their decisions as to what categories they want in this third round. Myld Stallyns has chosen their 1-point question in Nolan, their 2-point question in action adventure, their 3 in music/musicals, and their 4 in 2010s. And Woodsboro's finest has chosen their 1 in action adventure, their 2 in 2010s, their 3 in Oscars, and their 4 in Nolan. We will start with Myld Stallyns because they are the lower ranked team. Barr, could you please give Spence their 1-point question in the category of Christopher Nolan?
Sure. Here we go. Your 1-point question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Who plays Leonard in Memento?
Joe Pantoliano?
That is incorrect. We were looking for Guy Pearce.
Oh, okay. Shit.
All right.
So we will move over to
Fuck you,
Woodsboro's
Boatman.
finest
Shit.
for their 1-pointer in action adventure for Thomas. Who directed Gladiator?
Ridley Scott.
That is correct for 1 point. So we go back to Myld Stallyns for their 2-point question. For Brian's 2-point question in action adventure.
All right. Your 2-point question in action adventure. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Who plays William Thatcher in A Knight's Tale?
I don't know who's who in that movie.
5,
I'll assume it's the main
4, 3,
guy.
2,
Heath Ledger.
1.
That is correct.
That is correct for
Okay.
2 points.
I wasn't sure the character's name.
So we bounce back over to Mr. Kaleb Boatman for a 2-point question in the category of 2010s. Who directed both Ex Machina and Annihilation?
Alex Garland.
That is correct for 2 points.
All
So
right.
we return once again to Myld Stallyns for their 3-point question in music/musicals.
All right. Your 3-point question in music/musicals is: what is the profession of Daniel Day-Lewis's character in 9?
I think he's a film director.
It's a director, right?
Yeah. So you don't say director to just be broad and safe.
Yeah, just a director.
All right, director. Final answer.
We'll take director. It's a film director.
That's
Yeah.
correct for 3 points. So we return once again to Woodsboro's finest for a 3-point question in the category of Oscars. Who won the Best Actor Oscar for his performance as the title character in Marty?
Oh, Ernest Borgnine. Ernest Borgnine. Final answer.
That is correct for 3 points. Brian even being so nice as to give you the point where you said final answer.
Clearly do.
So we go to Myld Stallyns for their 4-point question. If they hit it, Woodsboro's finest will have to hit their 4. If not, Woodsboro's finest will win. Barr, can you give them their question?
All right. So your 4-point question in 2010s. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Hell or High Water, what is the name of the bank that the two brothers repeatedly rob?
Jesus fucking Christ. I have no clue.
Five, 4,
Repeat the question.
3. That is your final repeat.
All right. In Hell or High Water, what is the name of the bank that the two brothers repeatedly rob?
What do you hear? What are you thinking?
I have no clue whatsoever. Midwest Savings. I don't know.
If you want to go with it, we can.
Midwest Savings Bank.
5.
Final answer.
Final answer.
And your winner, Woodsboro's finest. The answer was Texas Midlands.
Can
You were close, but
I challenge just for the heck of it? They ever repeatedly rob one bank? I don't remember it that well.
Is that an official challenge?
Why not?
Yeah, I mean,
I think it looks like Boatman might know the answer already, but I'm just curious. I don't remember. Challenge.
All right, we are back from that challenge. We have deliberated, and it was agreed upon that they do rob several different branches of the Texas Midlands Bank throughout the film. So unfortunately, Myld Stallyns will lose the challenge. So once again, your winner, Woodsboro's finest. So we will cut to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate losers, Myld Stallyns.
Ah, shit.
Thomas is still on screen. There we go. I mean, you guys lost. That sucks. But also, you put up 23 points in a loss. Like, that's nothing to be ashamed of. I think that's a great match. What do y'all have to say?
I think we did great. I mean, Spence, especially in that second round, carried us through. I mean, I kind of knew a few of the answers, but they were sure on most of them. They pulled us through and basically made us catch up to be tied going into the third. So
I mean, we shadowed our last game. Like, our round 1 scores were switched. I did the round 2 this time. You did the round 2 last time. It just came down to round 3. I fucked the 1-pointer, and that's fine. But we were never going to hit the 4-pointer. Like, this match was like, Woodsboro was going to win.
I mean, chances are Nolan they were going to hit their Nolan 4-pointer. Although I'd be curious if they didn't, because then that 1-pointer would have made the difference. But either way, I think we had a good showing considering, and congratulations to them, and good luck in the next match.
Just win it all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, have a boost of
So
chance.
the question that has been asked to every team once they have lost a mix-up, do you two plan to stay together as a team or no?
I'm sorry to say that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, like Brian's amazing.
Joseph is waiting
but
for me to come back. So
all of us is way better than me. Like, while Stallyns can come back and play for the title again.
It's been a good experience. You know, if we got teamed up in something else along the line, I would have no problem playing with them. But yeah, as far as official teams, it'll be back to Wild Stallions.
Absolutely. Well, this was a great match. This was a great last outing for this team. Thank you two for coming in and playing. And now we will go to our winners, Woodsboro's finest.
All right.
Congratulations. You won. How does it feel?
Oh, there you are, Perry.
How does your back feel, Boatman? How does your back feel?
It feels fine.
You need a massage after that one.
No, I definitely wouldn't say that Boat carried you. You definitely played really well and helped us out in a lot of areas again. Like
I'm saying, I'm kicking myself over that Raven one. Like I just thought, like the recent one with John Cusack, I didn't even hear the rest of them, and something I'll never get back. But
wouldn't even blame you for it, to be honest.
Relax.
At the end of the day, these two keep showing that they have a great like chemistry as a team and that they've been working really well together. I love working with Ains, to be completely honest. So I'm excited that we get to go at least another match with this team, and I'm glad we won. So
yeah, absolutely. It was a great match, back and forth. You guys had a small lead after round one, and then round two, it ended up tied afterwards. Like the other team said, it comes down to those 4-pointers. So I don't remember the bracket. I assume Boatman does. Do you know which two teams you could potentially be playing in the next round?
And I will talk about that. But first, I just want to say one thing. I was very much not confident about taking Oscars at 3 because of just messing up in recent Oscars questions. That was all Koho telling us to take Oscars at 3. So, and that we hit our 3-pointer in Oscars. Thank you, Koho. So credit where credit is due. We are playing the winner of Antonio Brannon and Zach Ford and Mark Menchaca. So we can Antonio Brannon, nice guys. Yeah, sure. Who cares?
I like Antonio.
Make Zach Ford pay. Yeah, okay. You know the song. You ought to know. I want this match to be the equivalent of that song. I just want Alanis Morissette to come in and make Zach Ford cry because since you've been gone. That's what you get, Zach. That's what you get.
See, y'all are making him break bad during this tournament here. I love it. I think I like the angry, kind of pissed off Boatman better than we'll say regular Boatman. How do you feel about it, Ko?
When Boatman's angry, then look out. Just look out for whoever we're playing because Boatman's pissed.
All right. Well, I think with that, we will wrap this up and we will just go back to me and Barr on the desk. Barr, final thoughts on this match?
Well, I'm scared after those post-match interviews. Otherwise, this was a really intense match. It came down to the 4-point question. And you know what? That's always an enjoyable game right there when it goes down that far.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw at the end Boat getting angry, and apparently when Boat gets angry, he just really likes referencing songs about being betrayed that are sung by a female lead vocalist. Yeah, so with everything being said, thank you all for watching. I have been Cameron Holzman, and on behalf of Andrew Barr, Kaleb Boatman, Thomas Eanes, Kaleb Koho, Adelaide Spence, and Brian Michaels, thank you all for watching. Play the clip.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Goodbye.